Memo adwo nwumre ede waba Adom TV Pampaso dwumadie so don hwere ba ko ye dwen o man Ghana ho edwendwen nsem ahodo a eha yen de betumi anya anu yie no na yahwe anu yie se de besi akọ na otwi mu ensem a eba enyina di adanse se o man Ghana suban bi eye akoso a ema o man agidin bone amama ahodo atwa wo mani ehwe yen na otwi mu a na efa sojani a nipa bi abom no akum no ewo danhirabo ase na kwanya wo mo fa so ebo no kun no ene ho nsem a apie wa akire wo mo se me ka se yasem no ya hya ase edi e wa asem nie nenso ye bisa nwumre yi se den ena aba Ghana fo bitimu a wote kromfo a na ye to ahye obi so na yekum no ye bisa se anye bia wada adwen ho da se betumi aba se obi story na oka odi line mu e wa circle na ye yi obi phone na otia mu ka say sister ye you phone sa na nipa na okoyi phone nyo no kwa ne nam one group ne nam na wo motogu no so mom ebo no obi abisa say den na mo bo na mo so wawie obi ade obi anso atogu no so bi abo na ku no just because obi say they see ye e woden chabo ase no anwumre e befa na ya for man Ghana de ekoso no nyina na abisa say den e na enkoye e wo ya dwen mu and then we look at the psychological aspect they see ye nyina e wo Pampaso dwumadie so say de e ka no ye ko ba bia me dey the coffee adoma when me producer anane aye ready as every team ni nyina nso aye krado meda nipa ne bedi nkomo ye di a chew na ansa na no Kasapreko K20 eno ene authentic whiskey e wo man Ghana mu a Kasapreko company ne de aba say ye yie bi say ye dwumadie bi mu hia pe Kasapreko K20 upe whiskey papa upe se odidi na unya appetite obi be kan say apia tetani bia Kasapreko K20 ne betumi agwa ye nyi wo mo nkrato ye mra ye ba meda opani ye di a chew na ya hye nkomo na se ye ba Etwa mo kwaje aboafo nkrato mare mfi Kasapreko K20 ya momre me bi na yenhwe se de sitie fise o manfo di hu adanse abruta e okrom whisky papa abaga na hasise ene no Kasapreko K20 opani obi a waben wanipa adwen ene kwan ayefa so reason up wetumi hwe wa hunu se da bi we ni we ene ekoso wadwen mu ori adwuma wa yare sabia a wo moboa nipa e wo sa kwan no so eno achi no wetunu wasi wo se wo man Ghana mu wo ye change agent ni din ene counselor reverend counselor George Lutrot Cyril kan wodi no ho Castenson
a sentence
infantile nkrani
Castenson me nkrani me infantile
sen ne ba mu no na se na o papa na cat
no or cas
oh okay
and CAR the cars. I'm a lover of cars. Cars and
because papa Toma or I Thompson or your boy and a Roxanne. Until the any cars.
Still per cars.
I'm Bomba.
I do believe I should ye and Yamigu boy who by a very day. Ye we ye dear. Ye your smile yen ejuma. Until that say you are afraid of you. Ye demias. Now did come in that. Abranti as a friend fashion the Africa and atade na efa na me na me ho efe
wa ma atade na mama ho efe
small boy you fashion or graphic designer
okay
and away no a friend fashion the Africa on me da Nancy Godfred
okay
thanks so much for the surprise for tonight why me da Nancy
all right first of all yenhwe what is wrong with us say obi hunu so obi ya ade bia the first thing ebi wokra na ohunu ye wate then we start kromfo pupo mebe maire pupo wa fama de and ekoso what is happening
Kofi nukre wom ne se won the nature of the zookeeping we are keeping now instead of parenting
zookeeping
yes once oya hadma husbandry ye wasana enye mmoa nipa nya aboa ye nipa entina nyame boy ye no ode nsonsoye nto ye mienu ni ntem ye ne mmoa no ma Adam ho kwan se onto mmoa ni din no ma na hondin wo mmoa so
okay
what was say enti nipa da ne aboa o ye aboa de what was say enti obi ya ade bia ensem fata se o ye mmoa de aboa eni adwen okra ukoto unam kakra bi a eye pampan a te say salmon bi ade be nkwan a wo ye nkwan ni wie ke udi a emu nkase no no nti wonwe odi be ma no ote pampan na oye abo anti no no akofa nam no awe that was here enti ye wu akwala ye tete no na ade bi ahwere ya yakoye foreign negative importation with no structures abane say yakoye abrofo no structures na omu ya import omu lifestyle na ba na ye need structures to hold it.
Okay.
Enti you will be a friend delay of gratification. Akwala ye wuna obesua jonso a ye wonfie bi a odu anu atwa jinso so. Na ne abefo diaper enti nkwala ensua da ye twa jinso so. So they grow to have whatever they want. Ye ka sentete ne se osu ya ma mi brodo ni ama no. Se si ayenye eniso kasa. And entertaining the first negative thing that has gone wrong in this country. Obi a bushe. Courtesy for boys and girls. You revise some as see right for boys and girls. Are you right? Obi so see child right. And ya kolem buade. So be a ne boswasem. You see, it takes a village to raise a child. Now it is no more because odum sakko biba yambo meba. Now when you because charity doesn't begin from the government or the community. It begins from where? Home. And you back no antiteno. Now we na. O ya mo jata bi ole. Get a da. Wako njako fa friend jataba nyen getting onyi abe so clock side way. That's what I say. Ebi ni ese si an. Enti suban branch ni mayu eden di wo krom no. A bad parenting, adani zookeeping and poultry farming. That is the whole problem we are facing today. Because teacher, no, who ya didn't teacher TM1 or Chempuno Kasaya, Dedi Kaino. What is the teacher about Ujane? And now, who through staircase? Now there are brantia now by a kit to be shia or no Champuni poor was staircase no so. What was it? Or no, you know, she said so obey Jinama and Fano. And then you tunchia monio. Me office, which I'm in monio, Missy Fanquasia Semfioko. Yan tunchia, ye ginachia. Good morning, sir. Unim nipanidia. Unim say nipania, ebi or penibio or a doctor or a lawyer or your software. Good morning, pastor. Unim nidia, ye chiani din. E cantetiano. And the collection casano, o suanchia, o suo buo. Osua say ye won kwala kasa ye won penyi for kasa na because ye nsua delay of gratification fi the junso mu no junso ye wo abofra the taste ni fi nanum akona ya ase na akona turumu enso kan bi na mankrofo da ni gay no ese se enfi wanum anko ya ase e kawa ya ase na anko turumu a na e ka ho a so if you don't get the process you unsua ye ntumi ndi ho so enti junso do wa unim who will come maybe so I wouldn't. And so I said, dear, can ye diaper training? I say, you say, I need potty training.
Diaper training on Cassandra Echo.
Your potty training. I'm afraid be a new paper, so that's not maybe Kuraba. Uba Junso. Uda, mammy and die. Umami da. No, boat pin was sorry. Sat 2 hours no breastfeeding. No, I could you to 2 years. No, also da no and yanni. And Jacolani da one way ya forward in Panoso. What thou when you kumo, ye knew Tina Kurabanoso, a buffo so. Now I do so. So all of a sudden, that pattern I be do. So, who do also? And yet, the above flip be an in your money. And mammy Tiffy, dada Betty Wache, first born Betty Jollof, third born Betty fried yam, last born Betty Abia Indomie, and till fear back. You have 5 different dishes. Choices of the children. So when they get to a stage of your life, they don't get what they want, they become violent. So Mimi say, the troubles of our land today is wrong importation in the name of child right and bad parenting. That's my stand.
And the choices now there, any our pen on cancer, so NOD.
I didn't know no pay. So we are did pay. A fear dear, a trade in the say poison in a deal. And to me a trade with fear, and away, I be in any. Even I should say, who papa.
Okay, so the father should decide that
The father even doesn't decide. The one who runs the home decide what we are eating today. Daddy is eating this, and we are all eating it. So we learn from that principle. Or come de wa unko ye gele endi na fufu bi a obedi. Daddy o be gina fufu nso awo. Nene nkwala aba, or come de nene ama na bibie di. E no de akola kora kasa na obo na ni. Ye kasa ni su ni ade. Mommy you are eyeing me o. Mommy you are eyeing me o. Why you some? Mommy you are eyeing me o. We now Oti obi says my son is too clever. Who could be fear? Yeah program here and paying for program here. No say nkwala ntimi show. Nkwala na ji remote nafa. Nkwala na ji remote nafa. Who show penny be na the mobile phone watch miensa and 9. Or see my children were playing game and they cracked it. You are an irresponsible person. So what's it? We started Nyankopon a mistake. E shira nkrofo ama shira no shira won. You see abofre bia ye wo no jimie won akoma ho. Na ye want to so buy the why. What was one why do you betani penny Jimmy for? And to party with you near mana or see demonstration.
Okay.
All the demonstration and all the it is all because of bad parenting. Sure, go down and check the records of the age of those who are creating mess in the system and check when they were born and check when we started child rights in this country. Yeah, nkwakra ye wo ye no. Be see ene. Entity ade ma ye na we mu ma ye bu opanyin. Emma ye fa mra nche yensem because nyanko bo wiase no wan fa mra ambo wiase no or the self governance and the self governance no medjo so many okomodeme aduane nye ready metima akere kom and obi kokromba na aduane nye ready ni yiri nu aduane a otumi boro de sikan won efise otifie no bibi opa bia ye ma no na so se aduane okomode na ma mesi kodware kwaku kodware wo baba na aduane aben mesi okomode ubu agem papa ene de mu na atom na mu de gas enu aduane abenkwan uba abenkwan be wo abe no wo mefe no ye wia abenkwan ni sisu a wadwene se aben ye bedi no yesi kodware ne de banche sisu uba be wo fufuo ye kan ye til de to pam a kofie kodware bra be didi wanim se obi a wiase aba wieye e delay of gratification.
It
is delay of that. And then regimental disorder. And my usua say you will quiet trick come. And then we be an penny at the mouth. Obi di brodo, ama me di brodo. Wo cross out castle be di brodo. Ye no ko bi fia. Ye nka se tenasia. O tenasi. Nipa no di ni fie cross o ko fi sit down. Na ma me di oni bon komo. Or ma go ahead. You don't do. So we have reduced these things to a position where everybody want to have what they want. That is strikes, just strikes.
Strike, no, obi won a right.
Right.
Near be a coso.
Right.
And you know, say, what is wrong with
right. Anyone ne? Right, imagine the left and the criminal. Right for the way. Right, Ben. Right.
Right to say, me, yeah, you may so Tiamica.
Aja, uye jume so, mina ma from Ejuma nyesa. And I say, Mtiauka, Jajman go to the fear.
Abayajuma.
Jajman go to the fear, Aban go to the fear. Jajman. Ya titi wa she. Ya titi wa kofidi am ka say ene kan gratification no o komode so komode wa so bufu obi o komode say bufu o komochi na sa na so aduane ni nye ready hwan na ye koko ye ko ye friend poposu koko be a strategic porridge nso anu bi da de bro na ye masa wo ye mistake near the man area trinum ka wanum unnum de aka ne bio poposu koko ye num ni say eshi ntu se ni na frama sa de di no enti be su na o ha wadwen na wo juju koko no ho se wo mpe oba na o di koko no ba de o be ka na nu ahwe ehye na na nya sa but mami ye what ma ye kire ni delay of gratification ti ni sunu how the end product is what is more important for you but eneno hwe training ayema nkrofo school how can student won't you have fees yes men exam no akọ computer lab wakọ vandalize yo computer lab na e fees. Headmaster say no fees, no exam. Ni akoshi headmaster car. Students wako class wa misbehaving, you are dismissing. No about radio so. Na radio 4. Amo ye telephone investigation. Ya fa hello. Is that headmaster Mr. Lutrot? We are calling collection of Kofi Adoma. One of your students just brought a report to us. Radio station. Radio station. Ni ajatum. Then I mean this is where we've got into. Akola ya de kura teacher ntimi ngwa no esa akola ya de a yegwa na ni maame ne papa ebe ko school mu ho akogwa teacher no tete no wo ya ade wo fia ye gua wo fia ye Sunday wo koma teacher e mani gua wo ti anye ye cry no nko katiki so wa sorry ono so ma ne de kakra. It takes a village to raise a child. This is where we are today.
Yes, ban on say me ngua mofra no oni omonya adwen.
Oh, say baby amadu no. Na me fie de wo okay wo ho. Me fie nya government. Because charity begins at home. Me gua ma feeli. Wo be feeli se me gua. What does it? Be gua ma feeli. I say nkrofo se mba se nkrofo. Omo boa. Mba nti na be se ene nkrofo ye hia. Kofi me no ye program. Me nkrofo can comment. What is the media akonda? It is a training in me. Na sanfo ankola munyi omo ka kire mpanyifo yi. What was here? Some omo ka kire mpanyifo. Obi free radio so yi obi. Keke. Ombu ade ye kan kura ne husband go ntumi nyada. Ba otu ombu ni maame ni papa wo fie tim. Obi tumi dresse epie ba abonten na tomagu abonten. O kai ne say, "Hey, maame o tomagu abonten obeka brofo a wakosua amawe ofifie."
Meba sisia. Yentwen ho for the first time. Okay, we a second commercial break. Now for yensan emra. Ye be link we ni nyina to ye den chaboase. E dia important and ebema edrusa mpempe. So really is it training and ama wo mai edrusa na. Ye ba sisia. Yegusu di nkomo den chiraboase na yakukum Captain Adams Mahama areho a yedi mu a na yese se de ya promote no edne ko major enam mra se de nhihye no etie pepepe abusu edi areho na mom oman Ghana nyina no yese dwa manfo so na yakai anom ye nyina tontote no mo nsa na ye fa adwen die na ebe ya sa na yemai ano bebrase Captain kame the captain kan de hu
no podi asotronti to was
asotronti umpe
to was
council literate e wo fi ha na o chese pampers ana
the diaper
no
pamper dey say the diaper
what brand be dey and I say yenyai
won say yenya potty training potty training
oh okay
kuraba training that was say na nkola no e can delay of gratification ho what was say na ne efie na ye te kura aware kura ase no aware kura mpo no there's no discipline. Wow. Kofi yenyi no sa konwa we wo papa tena so hwe TV a obi antena so gosi de obewu. Ye woda cup, ye woda plate, ye woda spoon. Ye twitwi nyama nyina mu mpo a ni nsuo ye twitwi ni die mu first, ya sanfuru mu ansene it is just an authority so there's a figure. Ene ma den kra na mba ye ofie. Ankola ne be hu asua. Ono onsi nyama, washing machine si ama no. Ono hata nyama made a hata ma no. Ono onto nyama land obi o landria enti mba kra mo hweme ka tinasidi na bisa ho se awade ase de na aye. Empaso agro. And they know they say nyadwuma bia. Elumpo what timetable say, "O see I'm busy working in the office." Enti sa nyama we nyina ye nyina no. Raise a particular family to say unyia. All you need to have is authority to command to do what you want. And you have to have what you want. And this is why people can take laws into their hands.
And to linking it to the Chabwase DIC psychology of say what the boy nipa aba the other video no cry there where we are one more twina akono the aba boni yam owu no obi se there be omu ye yenhye no. What could be going wrong?
It's the same thing. One said deeper that's in by 2 years no psychologically. Na could first me say, answer they starting school answer they baby pono. And they say for Frebia you're senseless.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you graduating a new research bar say about Frebia I wouldn't be ano or nyansa. And research ne bar no say about Friday won ketwano. U Jenny fin mami hopo soon. What the name of mami no ejaisu. Enti akwala sebio
onni adwen o ye senseless
o ti ase abofra dan mame yem yan wo no mpo no o dan mame yem na okeka ne ho se na ne mame mpe na ne mame de ne nsa efa ne so a o te e ma ne ye calm enti one said it is all about discipline enti u hwe de nkwala nkrofo ma hwe video no fiti ase no there was a point in the life of the man a ese obi ehun se nipa nie wa fumpo a
ebe opeja ne sana
I mean, I said, I do a be at said, yeah, to anyone. Meaning, I said, son, then Uncle Fonny, because it be a fit, maybe a new feebar. He was not even raised in that way. So he was, what is going on? Is it a game we are playing or what? What must I say? And Tinipa that's in with this seminal. A jinam pempen so different so. Now, my work a class. Kofi. Yankasa nyame boy or boy with an innate being. Innate ne ade bi obi antumi sesa. And na ye frɛ ediedi kan ye frɛ ne temperament. We share the book of Psalm 139 or see when I was in my mother's womb you knitted me as a clot of blood. Or see when you were a clot of blood in your mother's womb I knew you. So God knows the temperament of everybody. That is why Ofrobi prophet onim so betima by the clot of blood in your mother's womb. And ye nyina temperamentally no ye wo nyama bia ye betumi aye. Nyama bia ye ntumi nya.
Temperament na ma me abrewa bi ohwe na ofie.
Onti ase. Eye obobre se na nyame bo wo a obi ntumi nsesa. E wo wonti ase mu, watinka mu, wa adwen fa. Se na ubeye ade and the son will be by yard amount. And I will know a between country. The first one is the sanguine. The sanguine person is a cheerful person who fears blood.
Okay, when you pursue beer, woman or dear.
Or ye get na osromoja. Okay. And as our temperament in so Yashisha one yina intuition kakra miso me yeno, medini yina beto yen tribes.
Okay.
Say bronu bia nipa ni fino. Ultimate man temperament be you expect such a behavior from them. Okay. I stand maybe to be wrong or to be corrected, but my research no me call the kind. Me say sanguines no unwo mo yen cry for.
Okay, in cry for you give okay.
They obey the kwa no fio na kwa commission no ma febo na okofie da. Adentia Ochi hospital. They like fun or penije. And to me, now na for plaster and telling me Debbie on yet. So they are not violent people. Okay. They make a lot of noise. So the sanguine person is a loving person. On one or no, yeah, they chairman on us, you Charlie Massa. Nipada si they never for fachem, oh blue or one chino. So they don't bear grudges and don't keep the record of wrong. It's far from the melancholy.
Any Oman call chieftaincy because chieftaincy not drag your check. If they don't bear grudges, not still
you see, the chieftaincy policies are not grudges.
Okay.
It is about the inception of the chieftaincy.
Okay.
And to my bema who quine so on fan and bang in ambedi hinia. So that's the error. When it's correct, say a dear Nadia, Sassy also betra. That was and the idea is you can call. But if fans and craft for the next one is the melancholy. The melancholy is somebody who thinks that I am worthless. Menyobia, me who need fast or do then or the president crash still on who so you'll be. Na Sankrofon, they bear grudges. Okay. They internalize their pain. And tell me gold or accepting it.
Okay.
They are wicked in their thinking. They are revengeful. And to ya they are unfun. What I say? Boy be show near friend Kofia. Kofufu be share when you know what you be do. Okay. And now otise BBS usua neniaje. What I say? They are stingy people. They hoard because they are afraid of economic failure. As compared to sanguine, so almost spending on. And I'm yes, and I'm saying okay. And these people, they are people who are very, very faithful. They are very faithful. Can't cross and cross. So they found themselves in the voter region. Okay. So they are votarians. That's what it is. Now, their behavior pattern are mekano. So men can come be coming. Now come be coming here. Mekano. See how it is. So when you find and tokwa, any nyama air cost will go baby 2 places I'm afraid. There are 2 different things. In tokwa si one cry ha, nan cry for kwa. It's manageable. A see why before one kwa. It's as if it's dying and it's resurrected because they internalize their pain. Okay. You see how it is. So okay. Fair median on that is how human beings are. So the melancholy is internalized. Why an idea 3 years ago, not more class 3, when you do 60 years. Ni rain fear or bet me whom a punish show for that reason. You are the only supine. The supines we call them their sieve temperament. I had to say when you monka and yes, I mean, it's okay. I mean, they are the supines who are chameleons. Oh, who brown, which one brown is here? They be just some sebio, omi and crophobia, Jimmy B, or no yana, dear crane, any akra on can. They are just that type. They look like a dead whale. But when they decide, nobody stops them. And I equated them to the northern temperament. You take them for granted. But when they meet together, naturally, no, homo ya they'll be able to stop because a check it's another human being and a boy. Okay. But also what you afraid and also choleric. The cholerics are people who are a blend. Each temperament is a blend. But when they are be or when you kakra, na so any jemu no hwe sem fa so be na eba. And some dey enkrofo mutu man enkrofo ntuo. Koku we na fire ade mame. And now they want to have title, power, dominion, authority. And the same enkrofo no so omo bobra omo dey ti asase ne so no. Omo we ne den because they want to get something. And I share ye bako sema enkrofo mo ne den e we dwuma mu ni nyam mo pese ompemu ya santefo. Almost there's a way they settle their disputes. The last group are called the phlegmatics. The phlegmatic are peace-loving people. Omi a time menka. Ujina sa sekra menka. Nipa da seni ye den. Almost susano mutie. Just that when they decide so no one can say bibo. On ba un chen bio. Ono so ochintokwa. Ochi atiatia. Dede wa has siya. Obedwane siya ko. They are called the phlegmatic people. I'm to say phlegm. And I equated them to the fancies. Now, within these things, Amakano, just boa drinko. Now, say in each of them, asemusia, how would they react? So temperamentally, no, obia was sena or reacting with such things. Erio, oh, then we are, and you munjin onko. Then we are quite julo umbelo, quite babia, imboje, what julo, you buy julo, oh yes, so slow at Adioshe. Sa kwani ahwe jana obe attacking obi so he we sa na mti o mbo nipa kro no mo chal mo kira ni shege mo I mean so it's different people you are meeting together now in krofo ya de ade yi papa yi omakunu yi abranti omakunu yi omunim no asad na ye nyina de atekenti obi ntwi nkase ye nim na ye nim no ba krofo e no ye wo mbra wo kro no enti ye mpo ye bu ni wie ye no nanka within their group no obi wo mu o satimano and now within their temperament now chale say everybody choose the way we beat am make we take and go the police station so be TP jin crab can what was here now another one the next set they say within all this temperament will be a friend in learned behavior which reveres authority na tisama yet no ye wo kromu a ohene edi panyi wo yeso obi obode huro sankrofo opinion leaders assemblymen, member of parliament, anti assembly, na ye frɛ penyin asi penyin due mante anti somebody power no kosho penyin sema the decision of the elderly one can also aggravate nkrofo pain to react. Okay. So for me, if me who ade no say nkrofo awu bibi dom hu ye no if the yete ampa say ye frɛ assemblyman he was an authority figure that was invited. Okay. What did he do? So once we've lost sa opinion tiene what was here? You're losing wahona and say I'm paying for you soon kwala. Not in the positive way no. Nyama say betesi. And I look at from the angle say some pass ye can ye no kre. Now assemblyman no your penny who carries authority, a pastor. Enti na sankrofo ni ye boni a yetumi twa aso because we believe say they find themselves in a category regardless of all the temperament behaviors. But and all the players here councillor the fact say nipa o me video no ba ko me hwe abrantie bi blogger o page no ntimi page de to ne ha ebo modern asan page aye e de bo no na de we abo no de we de bae no me tiamu na man sheda say me tiam o ya no but say wow, you see death killing people like animals. So continue my story from the beginning to where we are. So there I've given you behavior patterns of all of them, including the authority that came to instill discipline and refuse to instill that discipline, rather obey mom the power to act. What I say? And he said that here now so you uncrophobia be befra. If you did no onye 10-year-old boy so no so can
a ɔno nso abra a ɔmo twen na ɔmo de ne kɔ no ebewura amenanum hɔ no ɛna ɔfa abo ɛde bɛbɔ na me sɛ akora ketewa nso ka ho bi wawie a wɔda hɔ no wɔba afa camera wahwɛ ne bɛɛma so nwi sɛ deɛ wɔpaa no wanya no running commentary a ɔsan gyina hɔ etwa and I understand cry say police for a call you know when they say obi yakuno nti fa na call I say they didn't know so oye nipa say till omuhu so ye say ansa na ho nyina eba that means ade asenko ordinary person and kasa ho nyina eba what is happening
Kofi is anger ebufuo eso bia ebufuo yem obia Chosam say be angry but sin not enti nipa obunfu no ubewu ntam na obufu a den na ode ye ena ebufu bebre wo ho no ye wo presbyters ye wo nyama ebufuo ne ba obu wo ho na kan say wa no so a se na no so a me se obi kan say ma no so na ma no so ti say shatawali obi say wa no so so yawo wa no so no obi say wa no so a wa yawo on yawo interpretation wa no so no obi say wa no so on yawo because wa no so what that say wa no so no obi say wa no so a wa yawo on yawo wa no so as I say, obi e kokoni e say redo or say yeah, obi e tunji e say blacky or say wine blacky. You get what I'm talking about? So there's a lot of things. Bankrofobu fu ewo mumu no, ebi o ye nkwala brem, uti kase. Wo de bu nya mini ndi obe, afide wanyin, wadani panyin, or ti sika ma ne ho, obeti obi so uti kase. So the oka say onye bi da akye a, yen fan kan kire no no. Obi asan de abeka kire. Nti ebufu o de attack usesi a no. Enye sesi ebufu. The presbyter is fitting in Kwalabrem, Ebufubia one manage. And Chadibaku so say, we have not learned how to manage our anger.
If I call Kakra 0302211701 and 702 and 703 and 704. Emu bi abe to me afre na wabamu na yenkomo ayedi no ye no eni enkomo ni bi. Councilor Richard aka bebre na Kedu ene ye first caller. Kedu ti enka ye moajo. Okay, here you can say it.
Manage how see Juma our too much media. Ever shrimping for one show, yes, Papa.
Okay, the can say
any walk on a now. Someone to a say album.
Hey,
not go see here, I got 20 here. Yes, cancer say, what cancer, Papa. Wajani abanona na go fide kasano ya sheda ni yesu ya nata de no wani no kana ro onyina ho me fra ya me ishira no age ya pa no so dia ma pa ta ka krebi e besre na me usacha that anu no group e bia obi so je tumi yare ana
de
se bia obi tumi kai bi e da timbi ye wobi etia no ebe me na yare woni padua ni mu ana
okay Medas ma fa David and Twaso David and wayo David otianka okay David and change
ko vi ka say some mental health bill ya ka so bi ahwe na adwumi no aka ho da saa ye nkoman kra ye ndi bese ne obia kakra na ye se wo ho obia nkotwe se odi na tisen se obufuo ba de na aye the baby says obufu adan na ye say otumi kan how do you express your anger and to bu yale your bipolar diseases be edu banipa etimi esa yale be wo
ke do ten kan wajo
Bravo
kwa ku bedu e mo akwaba
yes o
kwa ku free na kasa enti o
e ba dem kasa fra man se bra
meni akasa
bravo fi
ja
ayi le nyame tram
Era
ma te pa ni akuto amade mai minute akazana bonyi na beti dance mu akaba bona ni police ni wa man tena etu bebe asate ensensi ko ya na arme te pa bia age dit ensensi ana te pa bu mun dan ka kra te ana yes ma en den ke bet ma bo pa yo intimidation ni anu me bibia no emrao enti atende kwa na witini pana ye famra no enye ma
okay
na chuma boy
Kebe do yeda asipi. Yemfa Festus ento aso. Festus what yanka yemo ajo. Festus ne. Obo kun ya so no.
Kofi enti won say di nyina de omo nyina ka na entete ka se obi di ne nyonko ba ada a ye nya ne ye ba ko bawu no de asesan ba ba ko ni nyina emu ni ye nya botre mpo de ko panye nim a de owatema de se encha abofro se ye be chemu de se de emina ye nyina de bewu ndi ye fa ma no eye entete enti problem ye won say obi na ko ni ba go be fi mpo say a de ye nja ye fa ne nko but everybody was part of what was happening.
Sadat, you see, if you're Majo.
Yeah.
When you're free here, I can say it to you.
The young guy, I was getting the York.
Okay, when you can say.
You wait a minute, Papa. The Panina was being Papa. You think you're all that you right, I was not now. And my money is being hooked at the by that, by Yamin.
Never shows. Yo, it has to be. Cancer, but the other side of the story, and so I say it could be a plot. Almost share that boy.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Everything is possible within this time.
But even if it's a plot,
the only one that can tell us what happened is dead.
Yemfa Ashaven, Yamajo.
One major so na mimi welcome to say you.
Nyameda Sushia and Ashaven, yentio.
Oh, let them program na ya kama papa. I will pay you for more from customer program na ya kama. So we start to Pampaso. You will be said in your coffee at that. This I come. Kuku kita me papa koshi. Or this is your pros. Kufi. Another option now bisana.
Maybe sana say a plot to say between a plot, say a plot on so adwen no mu no how is it like enti ehona na me ba no
India confirmation maker is a me asha baby baby my son no you be bad no di gani e pam ye chine no me akaka na me so na me chine but you dey no mo si bona kofi aga wo bonu tu na me a me chine no aga me ka kunya atam enti me for so ya genu then the unit to police station me come police station for na could you believe the kofi ara wa mo ni akamere mo ni say you psychology so I dey go. What you know, I did any panic match letter we so Danny. Not so much continue now, beat you. Or the Opera will see your car, send me or the normal bill my actor. And yes, and I said, your brother to supply and came to me every day. Oh, be on your say, you need to grow what the guarantee one of a bottle mine. And so you have got people night. This I guarantee this yourself from 4 hours. Pretty sweet cookie.
Yeah, me am for Augustina in chat for Augustina.
Me feel señale. Da masepana. Apono ayro. Iki kuno mo dia pasaro. Dia pasaro kuno.
O papa.
Felipa ti ella na diewe. E fina no me tima chuta, me luta na me papa ko ka dia boni adie. Ate me dia aho me ti. It is to the council I come. If you are nipa, yes, you can nipa. At a young year, 10 years to come, no, you need the vision of my if you pay for sorry.
Yo, Councillor,
Kofi.
Sorry, so do be said, auntie. Obia and Quasa Okromo. As the church also feel.
You see, they say, I saw and they say the church is supposed to do brainwashing, but people are refusing for the brainwashing.
Oh, okay.
Or say with the renewing of your mind. And you say a child when some but charity begins at home, not in the church. And yet the demo brain was sorry demo. Ye can't sem na mamo. Na semobe foul, mo foul. Yen to me shemu. Sacrifice sorry cast any church audit. A foreign ye didn't say. Yen one is send amben. What was for it? Nam de atoka. Who's been messy see data I'm looking talk her. And then see the problem we are having is discipline problem. What was it? I say yeah, uti de dia, titiruti de dia. Ye kwa bontina ye kwa dem. Ye kwa dem. And the 10 years boy. 10 years boy. Such a violent act ekoso. Onam hono. Akola kitu say opeden wo that time. And to kodi una kosha. Let's tally the age of those who committed the crime. Let's check the families they belong to. Yes, what homes are they coming from? When people are taking care of themselves, they take self-decisions. And in this country, as if to say we are funding entrepreneurship. It's not true. We are funding violence. And so Biaka said, me shame me one, me de me ho. What must I say? Me de me ho, me way, and to all one the decision. And that's one of the things. But Kofi, yale wo ho. Okay. Yawa jimu yale wo ho. Yawa bonam fo wo ho. Obi dia baka kra na ekọ. Obi na ni gia na ebro so a na damaba. Obi odi areho na etofuma na dam na ba. Enti obi a wo hwe me bia ko ye no ko wa adwuma hwehwem. Enye stigma. Hwe malaria chinipa. Ye ma na do no fa wi a malaria ne kwa onya bio so onya. Osanya ya. Enti onya dam na esan. Ewom kakra esamba. No asan ko gi eduro. What was say? Ye ti asem go so ni share taxi driver bu say we order for. Taxi driver o tu travel we nim. She also normal. Anti-defensive driving too. So I think that the other thing the government should do is that regardless of all the people there from our panishio, yen show mun yoma jumunche. Ebia. Abodan for doors ukronum. Near Sawayale. Ebia. Ebia. And now ebia bufuobi nam ka say there is anger. Yeah.
And now hona na me say imagine say bia ya chekronphobia or pain. We dey hu so we apɛ okoduru hɔ no yɛtwitwa agye no the next one kronphobia ba efie ba ko ɛwɔ hɔ obekum nipa wɔ fie hɔ awia ne ma kɔ yɛnya na nche no then you hear say kronfo yɛ akyeba
yɛmfa ne nkobio
then okay
otase
ebufo ne yɛmfa
so meti so bi ka say the law enforcement agencies it's true the law is there but law no ɛwɔ limits to what they can do mimi gina police headquarters ni agi mi phone me twemo na boys ne ti moto so no mu gina say zo na o ka che de o tie take kada and the ka say take kana so onko na me twem say na pese me ko na de o we kire no entwi phone wo me ha those times na ya de bo ha ento mu enye me belt no na te yanka na ka me de lorry kwan no so me pra ento mu twi o police na me call police na me say police ni say masa so mu pra o dia ja phone na kofie you see me tifie me ba joy ahomache me di me laptop a share chiro me go inside about small boy ekita machete or the bomb remiro or pie e fa me laptop any bibi bia o kan no de call no job sikan to ho well so there's a level of anger that if you are not well trained you will not know how to manage it police phone where your there but e be at times go fi me wi ade ya chi me ni me aba 2 days no I'm back to the same young crowd for report of your chum near send your mama. Police for instance, we are they say it verbally to people. So people get fed up with the laws as well. So let's also let the law work. We should punish them so well and let it become an open punishment. We want to have open punishment so that it becomes a deterrent for be an audience or besa. And I was so wofie o memienu diagra ti omukasa. Kofi to me dia grow mu fie nka se mebu sesi a wan na ebo wan me de bebo sesi a wan na de bo wan ho na fi even between siblings me de bebo sesi a anama me say o papa say mebo wasoma ma wo sie tutu akola no so ka bi mebo wasoma ma wo sie tutu titi no ka chi obi se bio ohun fi a ye ko ka chi papa ye ko se wadware ho awie ye bebo sa ma I see me problem nyina e me yase ye papa we wan prampo na ebia yentumi ande de kakra na wanko disable obetumi akasapo okọ information wo the team odi ko asamado no Kofi eya he has a lot that he can tell us he had a lot but we can't take it from him we pray if ghost is real may the ghost speak that was my prayer
me sama
me kai
on revenge
mo friend revenge me say sama wo wiase mu a nyankopon bo ni wiase no what was here Christo boy no say sama nkasa se sama wo wiasema abrantie esi no oka bibi wewu yanim ne sama nkasa mete ha na meka cho eno me mpaibo obi aye de dia me kodem ampa me bone se abrantie sunsum e wo ho no enkasa ne ente de bae
yare obesi ya kansa me so odo number ba mai
e fie titi enti
fa number mai
awale boni enti 0277 60 96 for the chron call 0277 60 96 44 na kai say ye wo ba on benyin si obi apanyi Kofi otiwe so to eduro ma maame no papa om de si om BP yare a on sin won panyin
sure ye de no be sia kasa prako K20 whiskey papa wo madaroma na yɛde Pampaso dwumadi ebrɛ o. Enu producer yɛbɛda ase akra.